Hello everyone, welcome to Get My Class. So let's solve this question here. It says, which of the immune response is responsible for rejection of kidney transplant? Option A, humoral immune response. Option B, cell-mediated immune response. Option C, cytokine-mediated immune response. Option D, autoimmunity. Now let us understand the question. It says, which of the immune response is responsible for the rejection of kidney transplant? Okay, so among these, which is that type of immune response which is responsible for rejection of this graft, or you can say the transplantation. Okay. So when we say kidney transplant, so what do we mean by that? Kidney transplant. So here we mean that there is a donor and there is a recipient. So recipient, he receives the kidney from another person who is called as donor. So now the kidney which is coming from the donor, it does not belong to the recipient. In such case, what happens? The cells of the recipient, the cells in the recipient, they will identify, the cells will identify the kidney transplant which has got from the donor. Okay, it will identify the kidney as non-self, or you can say as non-self, or you can also say foreign body. So it will identify that kidney as foreign body and it will elicit the immune response. Immune response. How? By recruiting or by allowing the multiplication of B cells and T cells. Okay, so this will elicit immune response. Okay, and further there will be amplification of T cells and B cells, where the B cells will produce antibodies, okay, against that particular target, that is again that particular kidney, okay, which is considered as non-self. Okay, and hence this process of targeting the transplant, it is called as graft rejection. What is it called as? Graft rejection, because it is getting rejected by the body cells, and that is why it is called as cell-mediated immune response. What is it? Cell-mediated, because initially the cells are the one which will identify them as foreign, right? And further T cells and B cells will come into picture. Okay, cell-mediated immune response. Okay. So let us see. Option A says humoral immune response. Humoral immune response will come from blood. Okay, but here blood is not the one which is involved directly. It is the cells. Okay, it are the here these are the cells which are involved. Hence it is humoral. Option B says cell-mediated immune response. That is absolutely right. Option C says cytokine-mediated immune response. Cytokines are produced from cells, but then these will be produced to attack infected cells. Okay, these will attack infected cells, as well as sometimes the infected cells will produce cytokines to protect the normal cells, non-infected cells. Okay, to protect other cells. Okay. So this is not cytokine-mediated immune response. Option D says autoimmunity. Autoimmunity, where cells will be destroyed. Cells will be destroyed, but here there are no cells which are getting destroyed. It is the foreign body, that is the kidney, which is getting destroyed. Hence it is ruled out. So autoimmunity, if I have to give you example, rheumatoid arthritis is an example. But then here the correct option is what? So during graft rejection, which immunity plays a role? That is cell-mediated immunity. So the correct answer is option B. I hope you understood the explanation. Thank you, everyone.